All right. New episode of the Gaming Chitchat Show. This is a more serious one. I know I'm a comedian. I do stand up. I make people laugh during my gameplay streams, but this is a serious one. This is not a silly one. This is about Microsoft and Xbox and what the team at Xbox has done to the brand. Put it to you this way, if you ever wanted to destroy a company, this is the team that you could have gotten. The Xbox team. Um, Not just Xbox, but a big impact on the gaming industry, the gaming world, business. Took 4 years, aside from my computer classes in college, got the highest grade point average of that college in that year for business degree. I understand you want to broaden your horizons. You want to make your games more accessible to other companies. Okay, that's fine. That's fine in moderation. But when you take the entire brand and you piss it away, and not just making games multi-platform, that's, like Sarah Bond says, oh, look at Fortnite, look at Call of Duty, look at Roblox, look at Minecraft. Yeah. Look at Sony and Nintendo. They're both doing it right. Matter of fact, you can still even say, well, PlayStation's on PC now. Nintendo's the smart one. Talk about business, a business degree. Nintendo. They're allowed to fucking sell their fucking games for $100 or whatever. Yeah, because where else are you going to get them? Hats off. They're doing it right. Microsoft, and I'm not just even talking about multi-platform. I'm talking about in general. Increase your hardware every week. Increase your games every week. Now increase the development kits for your third party. This is an Xbox campaign. But here's the problem. Here's the problem with them. Through the years, I've stuck up for them. Love Phil Spencer. I still think he's a good person. I think he's a good guy. They all are. I think Sarah Bond is a good person. In the gaming industry and business, same with politics. If I was whatever, it's a Republican or a Democrat, I always used to say, they're a good person, but politically, I'm not crazy about them. I don't like them. Well, same with Xbox. I'm sure, Pete Hines, I'm sure Aaron Greenberg, I'm sure Sarah Bond, Phil Spencer. I'm sure they're fantastic people. I used to stick up for Phil every year, and I had his back with every E3 show. But now I'm saying to myself, this has gone too far. This has gone too far. Because now you're killing, it's not only that you're killing your brand, but see, these idiots that are still saying, oh yeah, games should be accessible for everyone. Here's the problem when you do it to everything, when you do it to every IP. The problem is there's no competition. And at the same time, they're saying, how come all these games are coming out broken? How come they're never changing their ideas? How come they're keeping it stale? Because there's no competition. Back in the day when I was growing up, you had Sega and Nintendo, and they would go like this. But the games got better and better and better because they wanted to fight against each other. Who's fighting now? There's no reason. The console war is over. Well, now that the console war is over, the games are sucking. There's no competition. You're not fighting for first place. Fuck it. Release it on everything. But here's the big problem with Microsoft. Here's the big problem. They want their cake and eat it too. So while they're telling you console wars are dead, you can play our games anywhere, we want to broaden the horizons for our player base. But here's the problem. But then in 1 minute, they go, oh, but buy our hardware. Buy the Xbox Series X. Buy the next Xbox that's $1,500. Buy the Rogue Ally X. No. You got to pick a side, son. Sarah Bond has got to sit down and she's got to think to herself, we can't do both. We can't release our games on every system and then say, "Oh no, buy our system." Why? I can get an old PC to play it all. I can get a PlayStation 5 to play most of your franchises. They didn't even come out with a physical copy of Gears of War Reloaded. It came out on the PlayStation 5. Bro, are you crazy? How do I play Forza 6 when it comes out? Get it on PlayStation 5. Get it on a Switch. Get it on a higher-end PC. Get it on a Steam Deck. Who cares about the new Xbox that's coming out? Why should your developers, your third-party studios, buy a $1,500 dev kit or $2,000, whatever it is? Why? Oh, dev kits used to be a lot of money back in the day. Yeah. And fast forward, PlayStation 4 used to give it a PlayStation 4 for free to developers. Here, take it. Have a ball. That's the problem. That's one of the main problems. Okay. Which avenue are you going to go to? Put all your games on all platforms and don't buy our hardware, or make exclusives and buy our hardware. Sarah Bond and Phil Spencer's going, no, this is the end of the console wars. You can buy our game on any platform. Oh, but please buy our next system. It's like these people that get millions a year are sitting in an office with their feet up on the desk and go, how can we fuck up everything? How can we just fuck up everything? Game Pass. Let's just keep increasing it. Xbox hardware. Let's just keep increasing it. Xbox games. Let's just keep increasing them. As Angry Joe would say, fuck you, pay me, give me money. Fuck you, give me money. Or as Darkside Phil would say, thanks for the money, dummy. After he scams his viewers. Here's a company, one of the biggest in the world, that's doing it. So Tate Nadella should have his head examined and he should say, wipe this Xbox team out. No hard feelings for them. God bless you. Wish you luck in the future. Get a team. All right, what's done is done. The damage is done. Okay? You have our IPs. What the IPs that are out? Forza, PlayStation 5, Gears of War, PlayStation 5, whatever came to Switch, whatever's coming. Okay, what's done is done. We can't take that back. This day going forward, none of our IPs are going to be shared except time exclusive and eventually to PC. Our hardware that's coming out, all right, we're going to have it at a decent price. Stop using the tariffs. Stop using COVID. Stop using the Black Plague. Our console is going to be fairly priced, and every game is going to be exclusive. We'll have third party, but we're going to have our own games. Not PlayStation, not Switch. You want to play it on something else? Wait a few months and get it on Steam. Our Xbox is going to be fairly priced, and it's going to have exclusives. You're not going to get Forzas no more. You're not going to get Halos no more. You're not going to get the new Elder Scrolls. You're not going to get the new Fable. We're going to come up with new IPs. We're going to tell our companies to wake up and get off your ass and start developing games. All right, PlayStation is responsible too. They're not out of the, they're just as involved. They're just as guilty of this. Taking 3, 4, 5, 6 years to make one game. But at least PlayStation and Nintendo still have exclusives. Xbox does not. This is an Xbox. Yeah, your toaster, your refrigerator with the screen. No, no, no. You got to rebrand. Bring Game Pass back down. Watch your sales skyrocket. Okay? I'm a business person. Yeah, okay. That's why you're failing. You're tanking. The Wii U was doing better. Shit, the Wii U had games everybody wanted. Why do you think when the Switch came out, everybody wanted Wii U ports to the Switch? Because the Wii U was awesome. Just think Nintendo, just think of Xbox right behind them. The only difference is Xbox doesn't have exclusives. They gave it away. They started off in the beginning with like Sea of Thieves. And what was that other game? There was a couple. And that was just opening the floodgates. And then right after that, it's like you give them an inch, they take a mile. Oh, well, now this is coming over. Now Gears is coming over. Now Forza is coming over. And well, now the rumor is they're going to be demonstrating a Halo 1 remake on the PlayStation. Bro, which one is it? Then stop completely your hardware. It's basically, and anyway, when it does come out, it's basically just like the Ally X. It's a PC. You're paying for a PC that plugs into your television. It's a PC. It's running Windows 11. The new Xbox Rogue Ally is mostly for Steam games. It doesn't even play. It doesn't even play native Xbox. You can stream it through the app, but you download games from Battle.net, from Epic Launcher, from GOG, from Steam. It's a PC, right? So Pete Hines or Sarah Bond or whoever, Phil Spencer, they need to. I think it's done at this point. Let's be honest. I think that either they wipe the team and they get people with half a brain, or you take the team they have now and you count your losses and say, yeah, we were wrong. The future of Xbox is exclusives. Through the years, we've seen things, merge. That's fine. It's going to happen. But to completely go down this road, it's like it's a monopoly. But the problem is that in the long run, there's going to be no competition. It's going to be no competition. Everybody's going to get lazy because they're not fighting for top spot. At least the Amico. Exclusive modes in our games. Tommy Tellerico, remember? And then Phil Adam. That idiot. But no, Microsoft is not far behind. I don't know, man. He was doing good for a while. He was. And I praised him every year. And I even had a segment where even back then when people were busting on Phil, I said, Phil Spencer's, businessman. He's got it. He's bringing everything back. Somewhere along the line, competition just went away from him. He completely lost it. And you know what? He threw the towel in. As a company, they are doing everything, everything, from the business part of it to the logical part of it to the industry in a whole, they are literally destroying their own brand. And the only way that they get away with this for so long is because they're owned by one of the biggest companies on earth, Microsoft. The problem is the Xbox brand is fucked because of the team. We want our games on all platforms. Oh, but buy the new system coming out, buy the new Xbox. Make sure you go and you buy Xbox Series X and S. Something is not adding up. That's my talk today. Real talk. A lot of these YouTubers are trying to cover it, but they don't have a business. They don't have a logical, either they're fanboys or they just have an H on for Xbox, and they always did. I'm telling you from a diehard fan, a guy that has interviewed them in the past, a guy that has met them, a guy that has stood behind Phil Spencer, behind his back like a lawyer. But I'm telling you, if things don't change, things are going to get bad. Either keep your team and make them do a 180 and see the light, or get a whole new team and make everything exclusive. You want to play the next Forza? Good. Buy our system. It's competition. And then Sony's got to step up. Nintendo, they got it. They're smart. Whether you like the Switch or the Switch 2 or whether you don't, it doesn't matter. When I was growing up, every system had a reason for you to purchase it. A Sega CD, a Genesis, a Super Nintendo, an Atari, a Game Boy, a Dreamcast. Now, everything is on everything. Don't be like Microsoft. Keep your exclusives. Make the gaming industry better. Stop increasing prices every day just because you figure you can. They have boardroom meetings, Microsoft, and they go, how do we make less money? And how do we make everybody not want to buy any of our products? That's what they do. It's insane. And the sad thing of it is not just them. It's a lot of companies. And I don't know what's going on in the world, in the tech world, but it's fucked. Guys, the Gaming Chitchat Show, I'll be back with a new episode. Take care, and hope everybody's enjoying their Halloween spooky season. We'll be back, guys. Be well. Be good.